town still, but we're in the suburbs. The verbs? The verbs in Sydney town. Where am I? Breakfast Point. A lot of people in Sydney don't actually even know where Breakfast Point is. The only reason I know about it is because my sister lives here. And yeah, I'm staying with her. Funnily enough, this morning, it's been a lazy morning, guys. The last 2 days has been the usual Dora style, full on, what's happening, right? And it's nice to just have a chill morning, to be honest. Catch up with my sister. Hey, Maddie, how you going? Maddie, we might see some ducks down here. I'm just about to hit the water. Mike, hello, how you going? We are all over alive with Karen. Oh, okay, cool. Well, say hello. I am out of times because like Sydney is an hour ahead. So I don't know what time it is, guys. Really don't know. My watch says one time and my phone says another time. So I'm either late for something or early for something. So, and I'm just literally getting a half an hour walk in before I go back to the house. And my sister and I are going to go catch up with my niece. So very excited about that, see my niece. It's a very interesting architecture here. Breakfast Point is actually quite an old area. Oh, actually not old area. It's a reclaimed area. It used to be more industrial and now you've got lots of very fancy apartments. This is not even the fancy bit. When I first started doing lives, I was down here in June and I took you to another section where they've got really flash houses on the river. These are still flash, guys. I mean, these are, millions of dollars worth of houses. This is quite a affluent area. Beautiful. Now, I don't know what these things are called. Is your sister single, Mike? Oh my God. Actually, no, she's not. She's not. Oh, now I'm stuck. My flower's stuck. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know does anyone know what these are called? Mike, I'm having a giggle. I'd love you as a brother-in-law. No, but if she becomes single, I'll let you know, okay? If she's single and ready to mingle, I'll let her know, okay? Oh, these are beautiful too, these flowers. And again, I never remember names of flowers, but I should know that. It's not jasmine, it's something. Something. I need my Mike or Susan would know exactly what these flowers are. And Mike could also be in the background. Hey, Debbie Sue. Good grief, Mike. Can I eat the plant? I don't know about that. I don't think so. But these are pretty, aren't Debbie Sue, you like these? Wayne, what do you mean I'm not talking to you? I'm talking to you. I'm just seeing you now. Wayne, if you were jumping online last night when I was on my live, I couldn't see the chat. It was dark and you know what my eyesight's like, so I couldn't see anything. So this is where I met you actually, Wayne, when I was doing my walks back in June. And you were like, oh my God, you're just down the road from me. I had a feeling purple is a lot of people's favourite colours. I love purple flowers. Oh, it's a bit windy down here, guys. Okay, guys, let me see. What's it like this? Or should I take the microphone out? Well, I've got the microphone here at the moment. So, funny. Oh, Paul, you were there. Paul. Oh, Susan was there too. I completely missed that. Where was Susan there? Oh, Magnolias. Oh my God. Did you hear me talking about Paul and Susan? I said, Paul and Susan, where are they? I need to know that. I need to know. Magnolia. Of course it is. And you know what? I'll forget to know that. I'll forget that name. I'm shit with names of things. Though I remember people's names. It's interesting. Love that. Okay, guys, it's very, very windy here. This is where I walk to get to my sister's house last night. I got in at 11:15. So I had such an amazing day yesterday, guys. Sorry, guys, it is really, really... Maddie's got here. I'm shivering, but I'm warm. Is Deb there too? Hello, Deb. Deb, how are you, mate? Well, nice to see you all. So, Wayne, I'm not ignoring you. Why do you think I'm ignoring you? Okay, this is really... Okay, so guys, breakfast point is that kind of over there. Those kind of... They're very flash apartments, the houses. They're out of my scale, man. This is a very nice little area here. I like to walk down here. So, Mike, you were talking about, is your sister single? My sister is actually back together. She was married, and I remember little Dora as a teenager getting all nicely dressed up for the wedding, coming down to Sydney for my sister's wedding. We all came down from Brisbane to Sydney for my sister's wedding. She married a guy called Don, and it lasted about 3 years. Then my sister met a guy called Gary, and they had a beautiful daughter, Lauren. My first niece. My niece is about 26 years old now, but they're not together anymore. They never got married. They're still really good friends. And I saw Gary at my sister's 60th, only a couple of months, June, back when I was down here. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so windy. So windy. Hey, around the table and around the world. Do you know where I am? I mean, if you saw the live, you know where I am. So this is Cabarita Ferry. This is the ferry stop I get. So it's about 45 minutes, 30 minutes, depending if you get the fast one or the slow one, to Circular Quay. So it's a really good location. And okay, we don't film people. So let's get around the corner. Hopefully we won't get so much. Maddie's got, I'm single. So Wayne, I'm here till Friday, but I'm not really here to Friday. Because what I mean by that is I'm not completely staying in Breakfast Point the whole time. So that's a ferry stop. Beautiful Banksia. Paul, Susan, what would this Banksia be called? Or my mum. My mum will be watching this on a replay. She always knows. She goes, oh, you know that plant you were talking about? She tells that's what it was called. Like Banksia robia? I don't know. I don't know what this one's called, guys. Big bag, Banksia man, Deb. Deb thinks it's a scary. So I remember actually the last time I was doing a live down here, I was walking along this coastline, or the coastline, the water, and a tidal surge came in from the ferries that come through, and I got my little feety wet. What's new, right? Here comes a helicopter. It's actually flying quite low. I don't know what's going on. So, my sister. So, she's actually back together with her first boyfriend out of school. So, I actually met him back in the day. Dora was like, 10, maybe not even 10 actually, 8, because my sister is actually 10 years older than me. And so she was 18, bringing her boyfriend up to meet our father for the first time, because she thought, it was special. It's her first boyfriend, she liked him. So she wanted to introduce to her dad. So obviously Sydney, my sister lives in Sydney, my dad lives in Brisbane. Well, did live in Brisbane, he's not with us anymore. So they stayed overnight with us and we got to meet them. And Paul and Susan in the chat, do you remember Band-Aid? Band-Aid was playing that weekend, apparently. I don't remember it, but my brother-in-law, not that they're married, but he's like my brother-in-law, right? They were married. He distinctly remembers that weekend, the date. He's all about dates because he goes, that was when Band Aid was on. We watched Band Aid at your house. So, Band Aid was, I think they were raising money for Africa. So, guys, I'm in a rain jacket. I don't know why I decided to bring a rain jacket. It looked like it was raining when I looked out the window, but I didn't see this side, which was kind of nice. So we're melting, guys. We need to take the jacket off. We're melting. First world problems. First world problem. Even bring a hat or sunglasses. Again, first world problems, guys. Privilege, right? Here I am on a bloody phone that costs, my firstborn child cost. Not that I had a firstborn child, but it's like the cost of one. Mobile phones are so expensive, right? Okay, let me just put you down. I'm going to put this around my body so I don't have to carry it. Because I don't have my tripod with me, guys. I'm walking easily. Okay, so let's just put you down there for a second. Feed the world, that's right. Let them know it's Christmas. Band-Aid, yeah, see, I knew you'd know. Paul, I bet you know. You know. This is how we cook. I need my tripod, guys. I've got pretty big feet. We could go sailing, guys. Okay, we're back on, guys. We're back on. And our jacket just fell off. Okay. We're not back on. Okay. We have to double knot that one. Alright, where are we, guys? Where are we? It's like Hurricane Wilma. Dramatic, Dora, dramatic. Love this, look at this. This reminds me of like just adventures, right? Like, where am I? I'm in like my own little secret Idaho. Paul, is this, oh my God. Fig, oh my God. Gispa. Oh, don't tell me, Paul. This is called a fig. Fictus. Paul. Fictus, something. This is a fig ficus. Look at Dora. She is now naming plants. My dad would be so proud. So if you know what I'm talking about, guys, but I'm not going to get into that. Ficus. Okay, it was half right, Paul. Half points. Like, look at me. I feel like I'm adventuring. I've got the beach here. Like, it's a bit windy, but I reckon, like, our friend Mike, who likes to do camping by the lake, would this be a really good place to camp? I reckon maybe in here. Maybe in here, it'd be really good to camp here. You reckon it's a good camping spot, Mike? I reckon. Those trees aren't going to fall on you. Not today, anyway. Okay. Let's go a bit of rock climbing, guys. Dora loves a bit of rock climbing. Okay, we might need to... Okay, this is really becoming an issue, guys. Okay, let's go. Hands We need a few contact points, right? And this is what I look like trying to climb up a rock face. So dramatic, right? I did it, guys. We did it. Everest. And I did it blind. Look at me. Okay. Pants falling, not pants, but my jacket's falling down. All right. Watch out for snakes. Yes, I do look on the ground. I do watch out for snakes. So this, my friends, is a ficus. A fig ficus. I believe you find lots of them around Sydney. I don't know if we have them in Queensland, but my friend Paul would know. Okay, here comes the helicopter again. Okay. Guys, literally, look at me. My pants are full. Okay. This is not working, guys. All right, so we're walking down to the marina. I really like this area because we've got lots of boats and I do a little bit of dreaming here. Whoops, no cars coming. So it's Adbora. Not everything's Dora. There's the river cat. That would have just stopped off a burrito. People that I wasn't filming would have jumped on that. And they're heading into town. So that's the way into town, under this harbour bridge that I showed you last night on live. And then this way goes to Parramatta. I've actually never caught the ferry to Parramatta. I believe that would be, actually no, that's probably Sydney Olympic Park. See all those high rises there? That would be Sydney Olympic Park. That's where I'm going tonight, guys. I'm going to see some DJs play. So interesting, guys. This morning, my brother-in-law, he's older than me also. He's Australian, but he's also dual citizenship of Canada. He's been living in Canada. So my sister and him broke up not too long after they got together. And let's not film children. And then he got married, had a child in Canada, lived in Canada, but would come back to Australia quite a lot. And then, they were always friends and they rekindled their friendship. Okay, this is beautiful here. Ooh. We've got a little cafe, you can get fish and chips and ice cream. Got to go to the bar, right? Bar. It's not open, but in the afternoon, sunset drinks here. Sunset drinks here would be lovely. Tea or coffee or whatever you want. And the other side's the marina. We'll go down there next. Mike, you'll like this section to see the boats. Do a bit of dream building. I don't know if you'll get a free boat here though, but you never know. There's rich people around here. They might get rid of boats they don't want anymore. A Magnum ice cream, people. Sanders kiosk. This is beautiful here. So this is Breakfast Point, guys. And there's a marina down the end here, which we're just going to walk into. It's a public area. We can walk in here. And there's a nice restaurant at the end here. Bathrooms for members only. Dora, you can't go to these toilets. It's funny how I know all the toilets, guys. You can rent these ones. Go boat. That'd be all right, eh? So we're not allowed onto the marina, but we can look. Okay. Am I not here, guys? Am I here, guys? I never know. I cut out all the time, guys. I was talking for half an hour yesterday and got to cut out. Maybe not half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. We've got a pool over here. Oh, houseboat. So, Mike, which boat are you choosing? My shout. You shouted drinks yesterday, Mike. So, which boat would you like, Mike? My shout. Choose your adventure. Which one would you like, Mike? Would you like this one here? Riviera. That's a good brand, right? The Riviera. I don't know if you'd use that for fishing though, because you're more of a fisherman. Oh, this one over here. That one looks like a fishing boat. Oh, they're electric picnic boats. Ah, so these are electric. Mike, you turned your free boat into an electric boat. So these are electric. I don't think you need a license for these. You can just take them, pay your money and take them. But just be careful, don't run into one of these expensive boats. You'll be in big trouble. Yeah, well, Wayne, I've been saying, send me an email. Paul, can you do me a favour? Can you put my email, or someone, can you put my email in the chat? I've done this before, Wayne. I put my email in the chat and then I deleted it. And I haven't got an email from you. I've checked my spam. I haven't got an email from you. My emails are working. So send me an email and we'll coordinate. I was saying to you yesterday in a live, but I don't know if you heard me. Oh, look at this, guys. Would you like that one, Mike? That's like a water ski boat. See you, Susan. See you, Susan. Susan's going to do a pop-up live tomorrow. I'm very excited to see a pop-up live. So hit notifications for Susan so you don't miss her lives. Oh, God. Let's get away. This building is very blowy. Okay, Deb, you want a sailboat. Which boat? Okay, we're on a police boat. There's a police boat, guys. There's a lot of police boats that go up and down because obviously a lot of people own boats. If you have a look here. Oh, hey, guys, we can go over here. This is the fancy restaurant. She's a little fancy. She's a little fancy. No fishing on this one. But Dora's got to hold on to the phone, otherwise the phone is going to go swimming. Jesus, what the hell? So we have some $1 million homes, like more than $1 million homes over here. Imagine. I'm going to get on this when the cat comes because this will just go. And Dora will just go for her own jumping for joy. Shit. Okay, we might not go too far down here just because it is really blowy. But I just want to show you the boats. Oh shit, okay. It's really blowy. It's really blowy. And I'm not dramatising, you can see. This is natural, guys. I don't need a fan to make it go like this. Okay, there goes the ferry. I don't think that stopped a cab either, so that might be just an empty boat. They're getting taken back to town. They're pretty regular here. It's like every half an hour. And they also went, I think I caught the last one last night maybe. Or maybe the last one's about 11:30 at night from Circular Quay. So, you know, if you live out here, it's a good way to travel, right? My sister used to travel by the ferry into the city Monday to Friday. Hey, Paul, do you reckon that's a ficus? I reckon that's a ficus, Paul. Do you know how proud my dad would be that I'm sitting here looking at a tree thinking, that might be a ficus. People watching this will be like, what are you talking about, Dora? Oh, I'm going to find out how much these boats are actually, guys. The electric boats that you can hire, do you need a license for those?
No, so you don't need a license.
You don't need a license?
You don't need a license to hire those. You can take up to 8 people on board.
8 people?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can bring all your own food and drinks.
Food and drinks?
You can also bring pets on top of those 8 people, so if you have like a dog or anything.
So you can take 8 people plus pets?
Pets, yeah.
How much do they cost?
So for it's per hour, not
Per
per
hour?
person.
Yep.
So for the first hour, it costs 149.
149 an hour
On top of that.
and $70 per hour. 149.70. Okay, thank you. $149 an hour. You don't need a license. 8 people can fit on that, guys. Eight people plus pets. Party. Bring your own food and alcohol. I'm presuming he forgot to say that one person has to be sober. And you don't need a license. $149 an hour. So kind of, I just always go half of that for Americans. It's not more. It's more than 60%. 60% of that is American dollars. And then he said $49 an hour. No, he said 50. I don't know. I can't remember. $50. No, $70. God, 149 and $70 after that hour. That's not bad. If you went out for 4 hours, you'd be pretty red. You'd probably need to go to the toilet like me. Oh, here we go, guys. All right, pre-owned. If you like second-hand, I'm all into second-hand. That's a nice boat, guys. That is nice. Is it undercut? Oh, that is nice. It doesn't have prices. I hate how they don't have prices, guys. That's nice. That's nice. Not that I know anything about boats, guys. My ex-boyfriend that I was with for 10 years actually had a boat. Not like this. It was a fishing boat. He's an arsehole, but we don't need to talk about him. But Mike, you would have loved his boat. His boat was really cool. He got a really good deal. Like, boats are one of those things. They're not necessities, right? They're just like when you're feeling flush with money, you buy a boat, right? Midlife crisis, buy a boat. And someone sold their midlife crisis boat really cheap. Might have been a divorce or something like that. And shit, I gotta walk home, guys. And he got a really good deal. And I think when he sold it, he actually made money on it too. So that's normal, not normal, right? Jesus, why is it so windy? Oh shit. So guys, I am walking back to where my sister is staying, where I'm staying. Obviously I'm not going to show you the whole live to my sisters. Bit of safety, guys, because, you know, there's some weirdos out there. And there's a magnolia, guys. That is a magnolia flower. And I'll forget that, I'm sure. On tomorrow's live, I'll forget. So, guys, I want to tell you about my adventures yesterday. So, guys, you all met Vess. Vess is Vess Angel. I put her link to her YouTube that she's just started in the last kind of couple of months. She's sharing shorts at the moment, but she probably will start doing long form videos and lives. And she's Australian, born to Macedonia parents, and she's a traveller, but she's a mum, and she just does content around Sydney and a lot of content from overseas, like Asia specifically. She just came back from China, so there's a cool short from going up the Great Wall of China. Anyway, she invited me to an Alcatraz Sydney event, and I didn't know really what that was. So everyone knows what Alcatraz is, right? But it was really fun, guys. Of course I videotaped it, so there will be a video coming out one day. When, I don't know. But it was so fun. If you don't like swearing, you won't like it. But like, you know, there's a warden. We get dressed up in orange jumpsuits. I look good in orange, guys, just saying. I look good in orange. And, you know, you're in a jail. You get 4 free drinks. Oh no, they weren't free, they were paid for, obviously. So this must be an area that you can rent out to have parties. So little picnic baskets, there must be something fun happening there. Oh, that looks like Indian or Napoleon. Bet you they're going to have some amazing food, guys. Indian and Napoleon food is one of my favourite foods. The toilet there, guys, just out of curiosity, toilet. I've never walked this way. All About walking in different places at the moment, guys. So yesterday on the 2 lives I did, I was walking in different areas around Sydney to viewpoint Sydney Harbour and the Opera House. So Mike, I actually did a live yesterday where I touched the tiles of that Opera House. I've never done that before. And I went inside the Opera House. I've never done that before either. You don't go into the main section because that's for the shows. But I went into the foyer. So that was a bit of an experience. Got a playground. We don't show children, right? Funnily enough, guys, last time I was doing a live here, I actually met Lavender. So we all know Lavender, right? So Lavender said that her sister lived here. I don't think that was true, but anyway, let's go with that. And that's how we became friends. So Lavender has shared with us that she has some mental health issues. So there is no judgment. But, you know, it was nice that I met Lavender through that, doing lives here 6 months ago. So I'm actually, heading home because I'm going out with my sister. And actually, guys, I'm going to finish this live off because my sister will be going, "Where are you?" I said I'd be back in half an hour, and it is half an hour now, and I've got like a 5-minute walk back to the place. Actually, I can stay online, but let me just send a message to her so she knows I'm not far. So, am I here still, guys? I don't know. Sometimes when I flick in and out, I'm not sure if I'm here or not. And half the time I don't know if I'm here or not either. YouTube, this is a loophole. Now, do I go down here or do I keep on going? I think I keep on going. Keep on going. So, you are here. I'm still here. So anyway, first of all, I'm about to finish up, but Debbie Sue, how's everything going with preparation for the looming 1st of December surgery? Cooking, probably still cooking, getting the house organised, just getting everything in order, right? When you come out of hospital, you want to be, not having to stress. Actually, talking about texting, Mike, do you have WhatsApp? There was something I wanted to talk to you about the other day, and I can't remember. But I was saying to you in the chat, or sent in the live, do you have WhatsApp? And if you do have WhatsApp, send me your WhatsApp in an email, and I won't share it on here, obviously. Wayne, did you get my email? I don't know if someone put my email in the chat, because I really would like to delete that out of the chat. I do not want my email just everywhere. So I bought some more postcards, guys. Shit, where am I going? I'm not showing you where I am, guys, because... Oh, yep, I know where I am. So people don't know exactly where I am staying, just for health and safety purposes, right? So you get to see my head instead. Like I care. So, I don't think I'm going to come back for a live this afternoon. You never know, though. I never know when I'm going live anyway. As Susan says, like a pop-up. I pop up a lot. So I'm going out for lunch with my sister and my niece. Obviously not going to film that. This, just family time is precious time, right? And tonight, we dance. Oh, you deleted it, thank you. Do you know if Wayne actually got the email though? Because every time Wayne comes to we give it to him and then he says he sends me an email and he doesn't. So it's just weird. So anyway, health and safety wise, obviously I don't know Wayne. Oh guys, this is hot. Mike, you know how we talk about Subarus? That's my car, but I've got a different colour. That is nice in black. That is very nice in black. Very sexy. That will go with the sexy black boat we saw the other day. If you were on the live, we saw the beautiful, sexy black bloody boat. It was very, very sexy. That would go with that. So I guess if you had that, could afford that sexy boat, like a Subaru isn't like just a normal car, right? They probably won't want a Subaru. They'll want a Porsche SUV or something electric, probably. Anyway, so talking about meeting up with, people. Like I met up with Vess. Obviously, she's a stranger, but we have been talking online and, DMing each other for like probably 10 years. So, there's a pretty good trust value there. Wayne, I don't know you. I wouldn't be inviting you to my sister's house, obviously. And I'll be meeting you in a public space, not a private, not like a park. But I'm happy to meet you. But you do need to actually reach out and email me. I'm not going to give you my phone number. Otherwise, yeah. So anyway, we'll see how that happens. And obviously, I'll do a live so you guys get to meet Wayne if I do meet up with him. But again, you've got to have to think about these things. And like, I'm not being disrespectful, Wayne, if you are here. It's just I don't know you, right? You don't actually have a page, so I actually don't know what you look like. So really, to be honest, is it safe to meet someone that I don't even know, don't have a picture of him, as in like I haven't seen his content? You would probably kind of say, Dora, I don't know if that's a really good idea. I mean, for 6 months he pops in and out of my lives. So I'm using you as an example, Wayne. But like, it's like, I guess, Lavender. Lavender said that she's in Sydney at the moment. And I said to her, well, we're both in public spaces, come meet me. So sometimes I'm not sure if people's profiles are who they say they are. So you do have to be careful. It's really sad, but you do actually have to be careful. And do I need to keep on walking? Yes, no, I'm in the right place. So, yeah, Wayne left. Yeah, I know. That's all right. He might be talking. He might be listening in the background. And I'm not talking about you, Wayne, individually. I'm just talking about anyone that doesn't have a creator's profile. I can't actually see them. Like, if I met up with Debbie Sue, I kind of know what she looks like. I know her voice because I've seen her in videos, right? But if you're not a creator, I don't know what you look like. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. As I said, I will pop up somewhere over the next couple of days. I might even do a live from the rave tonight. You guys won't enjoy it because it's boom, boom, boom music, which I love. But yeah, someone might enjoy it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Bye. Bill, hello. Bye, mate. Wasn't personal. I've just got to go. I am an ugly 71-year-old who enjoys you all. Oh, Deb, you're not ugly, mate. You're beautiful.